Hi guys, this is Evolution, and today I have my second commented Pokemon battle on Showdown. Again, this is Generation 6 OU, and started off, I'll run through my team. I'm running a defensive Tyranitar with the Stealth Rock, Swords Dancing Excadrill, a bulky defensive Rotom, the same Aegislash as I was running last battle, except instead of Iron Head, I got Sacred Sword for normals, Sheer Force Life Orb Nidoking, and especially Lucario with obviously Mega. So I see his team, I think he's going to leave with the Gargantuar, so I leave with the Nidoking. Hit the Fire Blast off, see if I can take it out. But he's got the Focus Sash, which is annoying. But I switched to the Excadrill thinking he's going to go for a status move. And I don't want to take that because I know he can't get the Will-O-Wisp. So, and he does end up going for the Disabled, which is good, which wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have gone for Fire Blast anyway. So he would have died. But now I switch out thinking he's going to attack me. I don't want to lose Excadrill any damage or the balloon yet. So I switch out to Tyranitar to get the Sandstorm up to make the Excadrill outspeed. But he switches to Aegislash. And I'm expecting the Swords Dance with the King Shield, so I go for the Taunt to make sure he can't set up anymore. And I predict it right, and then he goes for this Iron Head, and I go for the Stealth Rocks. And seeing how much that Iron Head did, I want to switch out to my Rotom as defensive, and I can take any hit he's going to go with relative ease. Now I go for the Will-O-Wisp, hoping he's going to stay in, but even if he switches out, I can still get residual damage on something. But he switches that to Gargantuar and sacks that, which is good. Now he's only down to 5 Pokemon. Now looking at his team, I'm thinking he's going to bring in Espeon because it's a especially defensive ball, and I can't obviously use Will-O-Wisp because it'll come back at me. And I want to get out there and get my Excadrill the chance to go for the Earthquake, but then instead I decide to go. I realise that you cannot do anything to my Aegislash, so I switch out to that. And I get a speed drop because of the Sticky Web, but that doesn't really worry me. Now I'm expecting to switch. So I go for the Swords Dance, and I'm thinking I can take most things out with a Shadow Sneak, or I can do serious damage to most things with a Shadow Sneak. So I go for the Swords Dance, and he goes for the Baton Pass. And I'm like, oh, this obviously he's going to switch into his Hydreigon and try to take me out with a Dark Pulse. And I was contemplating switching out here, but then being in defense mode, I thought I could take a Dark Pulse. So I decided to stay in. So he goes for the Baton Pass. I'm still waiting for make his turn. And he finally goes out to Hydreigon. He really couldn't have gone anything else, and nothing else would benefit him except the Charizard, but I could take that out with a Shadow Sneak from the health that was at. Now, so I decided to King Shield just to get some residual damage from the Sandstorm on him. But the Sandstorm ends and I'm not paying attention. But I think I can live a Dark Pulse, so I go for a Sacred Sword, and I do, which is good. So I take out his Hydreigon with that massive damage. Absolute powerhouse Aegislash. See, that in that turn I took advantage of its attack and defense because he hit me with my 150 special defense, and I attack with my 150 attack times 2, which is amazing. Now here, I know he's going to go with the Shadow Sneak. There's no point going for the King Shield because even if I do, he'll still be able to take me out with even a -2. So I go for the Shadow Sneak, hoping that I can get the speed tie, but I assume he's quicker because I'm running a minimum speed Aegislash. So I lose Aegislash, go out to Tyranitar because I want to get the Sandstorm up for Excadrill again. But I go for the Taunt, just making sure that doesn't set up. And now I got the Taunt on the Tentacruel, so I'm blocking his Toxic Spikes, but that wouldn't have really worried me. I'm guessing it's sort of a variation of Spikes. It doesn't really worry because I have the Excadrill. Nidoking. So I go for the Dragon Tail here, hoping just to shift him out because I was expecting the Rapid Spin, but he doesn't. He goes for the Sludge Wave, and Sludge Bomb doesn't do anything. Then goes for the Scold, which ends up taking me out, which I'm not too disappointed with because I got the Sandstorm up and my Excadrill can do some work for me. But just before I notice he has a balloon, which I went for Earthquake, and I'm like, oh no, he has a balloon. I go for Rock Slide, but then I'm like, no, he will. My Rock Slide might not take it out, and he can just go for a Scold and take me out or get the burn, which I don't want. So I switch out to my Rotom, and I go for the Volt Switch because I know he'll be quicker than me, so he gets attack again first. So I can Volt Switch out to my Excadrill and just Earthquake him after I take out his balloon, which would be good. So he goes to the Sludge Wave, I attack second, Volt Switch out, and now I have my Excadrill. Now he could have switched out to his Charizard here, but I didn't think he was going to. So I just went for the Earthquake. There's no point over predicting yet because I could take him out of the Rock Slide next turn even if he did. because that's still outspeed. So I go for the Earthquake now. He sends out his Charizard. Now, I'm thinking it's Mega, hoping Y, because my Rock Slide could take it out one shot, but expecting X. But if it was Y, he probably would have outsped me with this, because he would have made Sun and taken out the Sandstorm, so it was kind of a lose-lose situation. To go for the Rock Slide, and because he's only twice as effective, he lives with 2% HP and kills me with a Flare Blitz. That thing has got a massive power, where its ability. But luckily for me, he takes himself out with the recoil, but the Sandstorm would have done that anyway. So now I'm contemplating what to go up to, instead of go out with, because I'm expecting him to go with the Espeon, just because it's higher health. And so I send out my Rotom to see what he can do. Now I go for the Hydro Pump. So I was contemplating go for the rest, but I decided just to go for the Hydro Pump to get some damage off on it, and hoping that the Sandstorm would kill it, which it doesn't, because the Sandstorm ends that turn, which is a bit annoying. But now I'm not sure what to do, because he's going to use health back, and I can't really do anything to damage him, so I just go for the Volt Switch, knowing that he's going to kill me because he's quicker. Now he goes and he gets his health back. Now I'm a bit of bother here, because you can't go to Nidoking because he'll take me out, and I'm just hoping that my Mega Lucario can live a Slice Shock. So I go for the Dark Pulse after Mega Evolving, and I do live that quite well. So I go for the Dark Pulse and take out his Espeon. So now I'm thinking I should have this battle in the bag now. I know my Dark Pulse won't kill it because of its defense, but it has the ability that raises his special attack and his attack. So item, sorry, not ability. Now I was like, oh god, this is a bit worrying. But for some reason he goes, so let's go for the King Shield here instead of going for the Shadow Sneak. So I go, okay, go for the Earth Power again, and again he doesn't go for the Shadow Sneak, so I'm able to take him out without worrying. I'm not sure if a Shadow Sneak would have killed. Nidoking doesn't have the greatest defensive stats, but I'm not sure. Haven't run the calcs, but I'm happy he didn't go for it either way. So that's my second battle, or my second commented battle anyway. If you liked it, leave a comment. If any criticisms, feedback, let me know. Love to hear from you. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time hopefully. So see you later. Bye.